Well, folks, here we are today. We are going through a bunch of movies that are considered sort of classics. Some are actual classics. These are movies that would not be made today because they are too controversial. This video is sponsored by Genucel. Very first on our list, Tropic Thunder, 2008. Amazing this was ever made. Like, truly amazing. And with the cast, really, really amazing. You're talking like Ben Stiller, Robert Downey Jr., Jack Black, Tom Cruise in his best part as Les Grossman.
Take a big step back and literally your own face!
Matthew McConaughey, Jay Baruchel. Like, the cast on this thing is extraordinary. Nick Nolte is there for like a hot second. And of course, there are many things about this movie that could not be made. The two most prominent things about this movie are Robert Downey Jr. playing a white actor who is playing a black man, even though the entire joke of the film is that he's a method actor. And so everybody is making fun of him the whole film for pretending to be a black guy, and he's taking it super seriously because he is a method actor.
Whoa, is that blackface, dude? Get the out, man.
You know what? That, man. I'm sick of this koala hugging telling me.
For 400 years, that word has kept us down.
What the
Took a whole lot of time just to get up that hill. Now we up in the big leagues. Kid, not turn it back. Long as we live, it's you and me, baby.
That's the theme song for the Jeffersons. You really need help.
And just because the theme song don't make it not true.
Robert Downey Jr. I can't remember, did he win a Best nomination? I think he won a Best Supporting nomination for this, I think. Yeah, that's unbelievable. That's unbelievable. Because remember, this is the pre-Obama era. It's 2008, Obama was running. And we all thought, like, post-racial America is here. Robert Downey Jr. can be nominated for an Oscar for playing a white guy, pretending to be a black guy, and we can all laugh about it. And then Barack Obama made things so much worse. He made things so much worse on this front. It's insane.
I'm sorry.
Next, our friend Rob Schneider in Hot Chick with Rachel McAdams. It is amazing to see, like, what the log lines were for people who have now become, like, major forces in Hollywood. Like, Rachel McAdams is now an incredibly famous actress who's been, like, a lot of things. But she was in Hot Chicks, which is hysterical. This movie is about an attractive and popular teenager who's mean-spirited toward others and then is transformed into an older man. And she has to learn to be nice by looking like Rob Schneider. Here it comes.
All right, next movie. I know you know about this one.
Another amazing classic of the genre, Blazing Saddles, 1974, Mel Brooks.
What do you want?
The basic plot line of the movie is that there is a bad, corrupt politician who appoints a black sheriff in order to destroy this western town, like basically hollow out the western town so that it can be easily taken over by the railroad. That's essentially the plot line of the movie, and then the actual movie has nothing to do with anything and is hysterically funny.
Hey, boys. Look what I got here.
Hey, where are the white women at?
They're doing that so that they can take their KKK costumes off of them. That's the joke.
Man, that was pretty. I like that.
The whole point of the jokes is that racism is bad. But are you allowed to tell jokes about racism where racism is bad? Who knows? Airplane came out in 1980. It stars Robert Hayes. It stars Leslie Nielsen. It stars Lloyd Bridges and Julie Haggerty. And it is one of the funniest movies ever made. It would not be made today because it is filled with really edgy jokes ranging from religion to race. Pretty much everything gets hit in Airplane. And we're not allowed to make jokes anymore. This is like the key example of you're not allowed to make jokes anymore because this movie is super duper funny.
Oh, stewardess, I speak jive.
Oh, good.
He said that he's in great pain and he wants to know if you can help him.
All right. Would you tell him to just relax and I'll be back as soon as I can with some medicine?
Just hang loose, blood. She's gonna catch up on the rebound on the med side.
What it is, Big Mama? My mama raised no dummies. I duck a rap.
Cut me some slack, Jack.
Say cutting things we say be doing everything.
Chump don't want to help. Chump don't get the help.
Say can't hang, say 7-Up.
Jive ass dude don't got no brains anyhow.
Okay, what makes that joke funnier is that you can watch that now and it's still pretty funny. Also, that is Beaver Cleaver's mother, like from Leave It to Beaver. I know David Zucker, who made that movie. And like, this is a time when it was a better country. I'm just telling you, it was. Like, people used to see that sort of stuff, and black people would laugh at those jokes, and white people would laugh at those jokes, and then there'd be a joke about a white guy, and everybody would laugh about it. And it was a lot better.
Hey, look at me. I'm white.
Folks, as you might know, we are all fans of our friends over at Genucel. I've been using Genucel products since like 2013. So they used to advertise on this local radio show that I did back in LA. And then even after I wasn't doing that show anymore, members of my family just kept using Genucel products. My mom, my wife, and it's not just my family. Ella from Rockford says, I have both age and acne spots, and this stuff is actually fading both of them. This serum is worth every penny. Ella is raving about that famous dark spot corrector from Genucel. It's a must-have after months of record heat and humidity. Sunspots, brown spots, discoloration, even red inflamed patches, all will disappear in front of your very eyes. Here is the Genucel Amazing Guarantee. You will see results on day one or your money back, so it's risk-free. Take advantage of Genucel's most popular package, which now includes that dark spot corrector, plus the classic Genucel bags and puffiness treatment and immediate effects, all at about 70% off, so you can try the best skincare in the world for yourself, completely risk-free. It's simple. Just go to Genucel.com/Shapiro. Start looking years, even decades younger tomorrow. Say goodbye to dark and liver spots, bags and puffiness under the eyes, crow's feet at Genucel.com/Shapiro. That's Genucel.com/Shapiro. Go check them out right now. GENUCEL.com/Shapiro. Okay, our next entry is Juwanna Man, which is a story about a star basketball player who decides to cross-dress as a woman and dominate the WNBA, which is a movie we're not allowed to make anymore, obviously.
I know this look freaky out, Ruby, but it's not what you think.
Well, it can't get much better than what I think.
Are you allowed to make fun of like the fact that women are not as good at basketball as men, and that like a random man can just play basketball with the women and dominate them? I don't know. Oh, white chicks. Yeah, this one's a classic. Honestly, you might be able to make white chicks today, because you're making fun of white people. You're allowed to do that.
White people having fun.
White chicks, you probably are able to get away with it because it's just making fun of how terrible white people are.
I know you hookers don't think this is over with. Let's kick it old school.
The white people love this stuff. Love the white people. Again, like I think this movie gets made now. This is the only movie in the list where I think probably they still make this movie.
Even with the female to male thing?
Maybe, yeah. I mean, that's the amazing thing, is that the thing you would think would be offensive about this movie is not the thing that would now be offensive about this movie. Okay, so this is 1986, Soul Man. The plot line is white guy wants to get into college and so applies as black guy.
Really unbelievable. So I went over to see Seth at his lab the other day, and he gave me these pills.
Never take anything Seth gives you.
They chemically tan your skin.
Mark, I don't know how to tell you this, but you're not tan. You're black.
I went to Harvard Law School, and affirmative action was still very much in action when I went to Harvard Law. So we wouldn't make that today, but also like the premise of it is not wrong. What's amazing is that was 86, and it took until 2023 for the Supreme Court to say that colleges should not be allowed to just give people money because they're black. That's like an amazing thing. Okay.
Oh, yes.
Savvy is so excited.
We should discuss how many times she brings it up on a daily basis.
On a daily basis, Savvy brings this up.
Okay, so this is Bill Gluckman.
Okay.
He's running for governor of California. And his son, Jamie Kennedy, basically wants to be a rapper and thinks he's black. His campaign staff hires 2 black actors, which are Taye Diggs and Anthony Anderson. Fake kidnap him and take him to the hood on a ride around.
Okay, sir. Brad acts ghetto, right? But let's face it, he's never been east of Beverly Hills.
But what if we give him a little dose of reality?
Let him get a first-hand look at the ghetto.
You mean have Brad actually go there? Exactly. Oh, now that sounds dangerous. No, perfectly safe. Well, how's it work?
We hire actors to play gangstas.
Right. They will carjack Brad, and then they will take him on a tour around the hood. You know, it'll give him a little taste of what the thug life is really like. It might just scare the black out of him.
Excuse me?
Ooh. Hey, don't you have something to do?
No. Enough to PC.
What do you think, Ben?
I think it would be rough to get this thing made today. You are correct. That is a correct assessment of the situation. This is American Pie 1999. I'll be honest, I've never watched this movie all the way through, nor had I a desire to do so, but this is sort of like modern day Porky's, right? On the list of movies that could never get made, they always put like Porky's, and this is sort of like the updated version of Porky's, which is guys acting in terrible ways to girls, basically. This movie, I remember when it came out, and I remember it was a big thing when it came out, like a big controversy, and it kind of should have been, because you know what's super gross, like what happens right here.
Jim, there's a young lady here to see you.
Dad.
Well, I'll let you two hit the books.
It's my computer, and I want to use it.
Shut up. You need to change, right?
Do you mind?
No, not at all. Please, just go ahead and
yeah,
get on,
non-consensual filming people.
I'll go downstairs and
pornography.
Start studying up.
Yeah, this is bad. Okay. This is actually bad.
Oh, there he goes. Now we're in business.
Did I miss anything?
No, you were just in time.
Oh, God bless the internet.
So this would be a violation of law, privacy, and everything decent. So to be fair, I feel like this never should have been made. But Hollywood thought it was okay at the time, by the way. This is why when Hollywood was lecturing us all about Me Too, it's like, you just go shut the f up. Like, for literally decades, you guys were the Me Too people. Like, just cut it out. Alrighty, folks, if there are movies that we missed that you'd like for us to comment upon, the movies that would be unmakeable today, share them in the comments below.